Guess what? I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Here in northern New Mexico, we had a torrential downpour yesterday, and this is kind of high desert, and there's nothing like waking up. The full moon is still in the sky. The air feels fresh. The entire earth is quenched with its thirst. Its thirst has been quenched. It has been dry here. We haven't had a really nice rain in several weeks. And it got me thinking about, what does it take for you to wake up and feel like today is going to be a good day? Do you remember this song? You can see clear. You feel abundant, you feel focused, you feel excited, you feel like anything is possible and that great things are gonna happen to you, because guess what? You have life and you're worthy of great things happening in your life. Sometimes you just need to take a deep breath in and exhale and just let go. And as I reflect on my night last night, supermoon night, I think about, like, last night I had all kinds of crazy dreams and woke up even for about an hour, couldn't get back to sleep, just, negative thinking, and it's like a constant tug of war with the negative self to infuse positivity into situations that are happening in my life. Things that, like, I know I have no control over, but yet I don't know why they wanted to say hi last night, but they chose to. And it's like, it takes having intention to get through the negativity, to cut through it to the other side. And it's something that it's a gift I have given myself, and it's something I want to inspire and show and train and guide you to do the same, that you can get past your negativity, your pessimism, your doubt, and ultimately your fear. Doesn't it all just boil down to fear? What are you truly afraid of? By doing something new, by starting a new habit, a healthy habit, by letting go of the bad habits. What are you so afraid about by admitting that you have a problem, that you have an addiction, that you've lost control? What is it that brings up so much fear inside of you that you can't give yourself permission to be afraid, to sit there in that fear, but to say that, you know what, you can shift your identity? That is really the magic of it all, is, can you give yourself permission to shift your total identity? And I can think of just so many different areas of our life that if we shifted what we think about ourselves, it would change our total reality. Even just having positive thoughts in a toxic relationship, in a toxic workplace, if you start sending love to the people involved in your misery, your suffering, the conflict that you're dealing with from a human perspective, if you just started sending positivity, positive thoughts of healing, thoughts of love, like a parent to the most beloved child you've ever had, if you could just send that energy to someone that you are in total conflict with, that shifts the whole entire dynamic, the connection. In a past video, I talked about divorce and how it's a lifelong relationship. And I probably shouldn't use the word relationship. It's more of a connection. Relationship's too triggering. There is platonic, there's amicable, right? But we have to have these connections forever. even with ex-partners that we never had kids with, just someone you dated for a month, there's still a connection there, especially if you had intimacy. If you had sex, there's an energetic tie between you and that person. And if you're having a hard time getting over that person, there's an addiction there. And the addiction is really an attachment. It's an energetic attachment. And there are spiritual ways for you to free yourself from these things. But no matter where you're at today, will you give yourself the opportunity to be cleansed, to be clear, to start developing new habits? Most people have an idea of what they want to do, but their mind won't logically give them permission to say that it's feasible. So they hold themselves back. Are you holding yourself back? Why are you holding yourself back? What are you afraid of? It comes back to the fear. It takes being brave, it takes being courageous, but it takes giving yourself a new identity. Think about this. When was a time, imagine a time in your life, imagine a time when you felt really brave, felt really courageous. Think about it. Feel that time. Let it come to you. There's no rush here. We're always in such a fucking rush. There's no rush. When was the time that you felt really brave and courageous? Channel that. Feel it. Imagine you. Was it during your adolescence? During your 20s, 30s, 40s? When was that time? What were you doing? Now just realize that superhero version of you that is brave and courageous is still there. But it's covered in all these false ideas, these false beliefs, these limiting beliefs, this doubt, this shame, this guilt. We need to unpack all that and let it go. That is the false identity. Your true and authentic self is absolutely courageous, invincible, unstoppable, incredible. You are the winner. You are the champion. You are the most incredible in all creation. And anything that you can envision for yourself, as long as it doesn't harm other people, take advantage of other people, anything you can envision, you can turn that dream into reality. It's going to take work. It's going to take courage. It's going to take you believing in yourself, thinking for yourself, and making some really hard decisions. And is that what you're afraid of? The hard decisions? I've heard it many, many times. Just pick your hard. Pick your hard. Life doing you or you doing life? Do you understand that? You doing life is on your terms. You set where you go, when you go, how you live. Life doing you is, shit. Another day, another dollar. It's almost the weekend though. It's my Friday, yay. And now what? What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with the time you have? Are you in the midst of a storm? Are you just praying to God to give you a break in the storm so that you can see clearly? That today is going to be a bright, sunny day. It's all mindset. It's all PMA, positive mental attitude. And even me last night, I woke up. Throughout the night, it was a rough night. That it made it even hard for me to get into a positive mindset just to do this video, to start doing life, to get ready, to get up, to get going. But guess what? I have a routine and I stick to it. I put that positive affirmations on to just wash me and cleanse me, shift my mind, do the visualization, send love to myself, right? A lot of the times I'm saying send love to all these people. You don't forget to send it to yourself. Don't forget to love yourself, to be kind to yourself. Quit beating yourself up. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you're truly doing your best, I commend you. If you know you could do more, then I challenge you. Now is the time. Let's go. Enough excuses. It's time to start winning. It's time to start changing up and shifting into the best version of yourself for the greatest good. Will you join me on this journey called life, doing life? I love you guys. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. Because if it was easy, it would not be worth it. Greg's out.